This is the end of the series on making your own gear. Take a look at this picture. If you know exactly how to make that set of pockets, then you've been paying attention through this series, because everything you need to know has been covered. There's only one new technique which should be fairly evident, and that's how to pleat those pockets. But if you need a walkthrough, I've taken some pictures of the process. I made these out of blaze orange because I want something to hang in camp that will kind of identify it as a campsite during hunting season. The overall size is about 11 inches by 20 inches, but the long piece that forms the pockets is about 29 inches. I have 3 pockets with 3 inches of fullness added to each one, so that adds 9 inches to the overall length. Using some double-fold bias tape, I marked where those pockets are going to be divided. The 2 pockets on the ends have 8 inches of fabric. The pocket in the middle has 13 inches of fabric. Those are going to work out to be 2 pockets 5 inches wide on the outside, and the center pocket being 10 inches, all with 3 inches of fullness added to them. The next step is to add the binding tape across the top of the pockets to give the top edge that finished look and keep everything from fraying at that point. Line up the edges of the pockets in the backing fabric and then stitch down the far edges of joining those 2 together. Just let the pockets sag for now. Pinning the pockets into place where they go helps as you sew up that bias tape to position and stitch down those pockets to where they go. The pockets are going to be flabby until you pleat the bottom of them. Now this is a technique that we did not cover before, but what happens here is you simply fold that extra fabric down into a flat, straight, smooth surface, pinning it as you go. Then you can sew along the bottom and finish that all down, making those pleats nice and secure, and everything is a flat surface down there, giving you that natural bagginess to the fabric. Using the same techniques that you use for binding the edges of a tarp, run that bias tape around the outside three sides of the pocket assembly, leaving the top to be treated a little bit differently. You're going to have to work the bias tape around the corners. That's just a matter of stopping when you get there and adjusting the tape as it needs to fit. It's easy to figure out. Now you finish off the top however you feel that you want to. I used a piece of 1-inch webbing to run it across there and give that top a nice finished look. That's it. You're done. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I've had a good time making them. Now you know the basic techniques for making just about anything you want. There are advanced techniques for making quilts and that kind of thing, but we're not going to cover those in this series.